So when I see you Friday, you're going to actually do another appraisal for me, which is an equations appraisal, and I just wanted to give you an example of one right here. So we have a car approaching a stoplight, moving with a velocity of 30 meters per second. So that means v naught is 30. So the first thing is you need to get these memorized. That is a very important thing, and that needs to happen. Now she's slowing down at a rate of 8 meters per second squared, which means she's traveling forwards, but the acceleration is pushing her backwards. So that's actually going to be an acceleration of -8. She skids to a stop, so that means v final is 0. We don't know where she starts from, so we'll assume that that's 0. So if we line up all our data, what we would say is that, well, I actually prefer a picture. So we'll have the car moving forwards like this. Its position is 0. Its initial speed or velocity is 30 meters per second. The acceleration is -8. We don't know the time to stop. We don't know how far it goes before it stops. We do know that the final velocity is 0. So we don't know time, so what I'm tempted to do is actually use the second equation here, which I would give you. Sorry, not the second equation, the third equation, the no time equation. So I will go ahead and do that. So in this case, I will have v squared equals v naught squared plus 2a x minus x naught. Let's go ahead and throw those numbers in. So I have 900 when I square the 30 equals 0 squared plus 2 times 8 times x minus 0. So when I end up solving, it's going to end up being 900 divided by 16, which is, when I actually solve this, the number that I will get for my displacement, or my position traveled, will be 56.25 meters. Now let me go ahead and get the time. So v is at plus v naught. I'm lazy, so I'll use that equation. So 0 is going to be -8 times t plus 30. So I'm going to end up getting 30 divided by 8 for my time, which is 15 divided by 4. When I actually solve for that time, that's going to be 3 times 4 is 12, so 3.75 seconds. So this is the kind of problem you're going to need to do on the appraisal. I'm not going to give you something as tricky as that marble problem. I may do something like that later on in the year, possibly, but it's not something that I want to do in the next week or so.